Hi, this is Steve from Swindon BSR, and today what I'm going to talk to you about is the use of walking aids. So this might be things that you've been given during a period of recovery, or you've been given to help you walk better. It might include things like crutches or walking sticks. Now, quite often when people are given these, and I found this really through talking to my clients, you're not shown necessarily how to use them properly, or how to get the best use out of the walking aid, and how to progress your walking in a natural way. And so in this video we're going to investigate those things. Okay, for the purpose of this video we're going to start off with use of crutches. Okay, and I'm going to demonstrate my injured leg. I've got a sock over it there to see, so you can see and follow which is the injured leg. Now, normally you'll be issued these by a hospital. These crutches are fantastic because they are fully adjustable. There are adjustments that can be made to the length of the crutch, and there are also adjustments that can be made to the length of the top here, which fits the arm. And the first thing to get right is to make sure that the crutches actually fit you. These actually are a pair of junior crutches. They came from a client of mine. They're actually a junior crutch. As you see, I've got them right on the bottom rung. So actually a crutch suitable for me would probably need to be slightly longer with a bit more adjustment range in it. But you need to have them adjusted so that they are comfortably, your arms can comfortably support your weight, and they're comfortably nestled in this wrist guard here. So the first thing, get them adjusted. The second thing that we're going to do, and I'll show you this progression, is you may be non-weight bearing. Okay, so you'll be using the crutches together. The second thing we're going to look at, the third item I need to look at, the third item we need to look at is how to walk when you are partially weight bearing. Okay, where you might be walking through the crutches. And the third is where we perhaps progress to the use of just one crutch, okay, where you can actually support your injured leg using one crutch. And what I'm going to do is just demonstrate all of those and explain our way through that progression. So you can see being demonstrated the swing through method, where you are walking on your good foot and keeping your injured foot clear of the ground. With the progression, we go to walking with two sticks. So you're lightly supporting your injured foot with both your sticks, and then stepping through with your good leg. So lightly supporting and then stepping through with a good leg. And finally, we're just using one stick to support your injured leg. And just note that the stick is in the opposite hand to your injured leg, and it just helps you support yourself whilst you're bearing gentle weight on that leg. Again, this is just to demonstrate walking with a stick. You probably won't have a stick like this, but this is the nearest one I can get. So generally walking with a walking stick, again, it needs to be about the right height, and we're trying to maintain that gait by keeping the stick in the hand opposite the leg that needs support. So as you're walking, you do keep your normal walking gait. So the last thing we're going to look at is the use of Nordic poles. Yes, admittedly these are ski poles. Nordic pole would usually have an adjustment and would normally be a little bit higher than this in the hand when you're walking with them. The advantage of Nordic poles, and a lot of you may have used them for sort of long distance walking, really to assist your balance and keep you walking for a little bit longer, a little bit steadier. They just, again, provide a lovely sense of balance. So your hand goes under the strap and onto the pole, and again you walk normally. So you just walk, as I say, left arm, right foot, and opposite like that. I'll just demonstrate. Okay, so to summarize, if you've got crutches, first thing, to make sure they're adjusted correctly, and obviously make sure that your grips at the bottom are secure and steady and in good condition. Do be aware, obviously, that if you're going out and it's a little bit wet and slippery, you are on a very small area of contact, and it can be a little bit more hazardous. When you are completely non-weight bearing on your injured foot, then you're using what's called a swing through method. So your sticks go down and then you swing through your good foot and then carry on in that way. When it comes to weight bearing, gentle weight bearing, what you're looking to do is try and support your injured leg. So as your injured leg goes down, you are supporting with both crutches as you bring your good leg through. Okay, just allowing a gentle amount of weight on that supporting leg, gentle amount of weight. Okay, and then last of all, when you get to use one crutch, you don't support it on the same side as your injured leg. Otherwise you do end up getting a very unusual, we call milkmaid's gait, like when they used to wear the yokes around the shoulders. So if you have the stick on the same side, it's very tempting to do so, you will end up walking with a very peculiar gait. And what we want to try and do is keep your natural walking gait going. So that natural, when your right foot goes forward, your left arm comes up. That natural walking gait is what we're trying to maintain. So in order to do that, when you are working with one crutch, and it's the same with a stick, and I'll show you that in a second, is you support your bad leg with the arm that's going forward. And then we walk through, and then it's the opposite arm, and then we walk through and support again. Okay, nice and simple like that. The other thing to learn very quickly is that it can be quite painful, especially when you're doing supported walking on crutches, so I would generally recommend wearing a pair of padded gloves. When I've had injuries and I've had to use crutches, I've used a pair of cycling gloves which have got nice padded palms, and it just gives you a little bit more comfort around the hands.